I know you're excited to continue the sex conversation just as much as I am. And today I'm answering the question, how many holes are down there? And if you're like, oh, how would I not know how many holes are down there? It's because sex education in our country freaking sucks, and that's why. Sex education in our country is still dictated by the politics of the county in your area. So based on your politics, you're going to have different levels of sex education. Last year, I had a grown-ass woman confide to me that she thought that her pee came out of her vagina. And so I realized that if one didn't grow up in a home that openly discussed the female body or bodies in general, and because sex education sucks in our country, then it might be easy to think that your pee comes out of your vagina. And sister, it doesn't. So just in case you're not crystal clear on your anatomy, let me break it down real quick, okay? So you have what's called the vulva, which is pretty much everything of your genitalia from the outside, looking at it. And when you, from the outside, you have the lips. You have your external lips and your internal lips, but they're called the labia. Now, labia majora and labia minora. And the reason why I like to talk about them being outside versus inside rather than big versus small is because for some people, your inner lips can actually be very voluptuous and hang almost outside of your external lips. So depending upon your body of which ones are bigger or which ones are smaller. But once you open up your labia, once you open up your lips and you see inside, the very back hole we know is the anus, right? And that's where the poop comes out. And then right next to the anus, separated by the taint, we have the vagina. And just in front of the vagina, it's not the same hole, is your urethra. And the reason why it gets confused is thinking that it's the same hole is because it's just inside your beautiful, delicate folds of lips. And so you can't necessarily see it from the outside unless you really peel back and you look with a handheld mirror. So ladies, if you've ever thought your pee comes out of your vagina, it does not. It comes out of your urethra. It's two different holes. And I strongly suggest you start an open conversation with any of the girls in your life so they feel comfortable talking about their body and they feel comfortable asking questions. Because the more comfortable we are talking about our bodies, the more comfortable we'll be about in our bodies and expressing ourselves through them. I hope this serves you well. Come back next week. More of this sort of conversation next week. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Namaste.